Thanks for tuning into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and we have a fabulous segment for you now featuring the Cultural Council for Palm Beach County and some of the amazing art exhibits that they put on, including this one, Being Heard, Being Seen.
Our world slowly spinning unbuttons itself. This is a difficult home. But maybe everyone is always almost drowning. And maybe this is all you want to be, forgetting our world still spins with its nature of hope. So I ask for everything. I don't know where to stop.
Thanks for tuning into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and we're here with Dave Lawrence, the Cultural Council for the Palm Beaches. Such an important institution here in this area. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do and why it is so important to the community.
Well, first of all, welcome. We're thrilled that you're here. The Cultural Council is a local arts service agency, so everything we do is designed to lift up and support cultural organizations and professional creatives here in Palm Beach County.
Wonderful. Now, you have a beautiful gallery here in Lake Worth, lots of wonderful artists, some more known than others. What is your criteria in selecting artists, and how does someone become a part of one of your exhibitions?
So we have 3 different exhibition spaces in the building, all with slightly different criteria for selecting artists. The main criteria is they have to be Palm Beach County artists. So we want to make sure that we're lifting up and supporting those artists that are making a living here and sharing their artwork with residents and visitors that come to Palm Beach County. Most of the works that are shown in here are by professional artists, and we have a rotating gallery exhibition program in our main gallery here 3 times a year. There's 3 different exhibitions, and our smaller galleries rotate a little bit more often. We like to think of our building as a venue and a voice for the arts. So everything that we can do to make sure that we are giving visibility and sales opportunities to artists and opportunities for them to connect with the public, that's what we're here to do.
You do so many great exhibitions, including one that's running right now, Being Heard, Being Seen. Tell us about this one.
So one of the things that we feel very strongly about at the Cultural Council is that art really is for all. And we want to make sure that we're creating a welcoming space and an opportunity for artists of all different shapes and sizes to be able to have their work seen, to have their statements be heard, to make sure that people understand the importance of differences of opinion and backgrounds. And that's really what this exhibition is all about. So this one is celebrating our LGBTQ+ community, as well as those artists who identify with some of the issues that those kind of artists are dealing with in their daily lives. So this is a show really about personal expression, creating opportunities for people to make their point of view heard. And it's really what I've heard from a lot of people that have seen this show. It's a show about healing. It's a show about people being able to come together and see themselves represented. And that's really important. We want everybody to feel like they're a part of the community, and this show helps make that happen.
Hands tight on a wheel, one fine turn away, and all the ways to want things, and all the things we shouldn't want.
This is such a beautiful exhibit that you have put on right now, the Being Heard, Being Seen. Tell us about some of the artists featured.
Well, first I want to make sure I give a shout out to our curator, Jessica Ransom, who worked with sort of world famous artist Jose Alvarez to curate this exhibition. And we're really proud to have these artists included. The first here that I'll tell you about is Rolando Chang Barrera. These are 50 different masks is what he calls them, showing a variety of facial expressions and emotions. I think it's just great to spend a little time with each one. He's such an expressive artist, and we're thrilled to have him here. Another artist in the show is Joe Horton. He's a painter, and we have probably 8 to 10 of his works in here as well, sort of in his own little mini exhibit. Another artist that I'm really taken with in this exhibition is Teresa Korber. She's sort of a mixed media artist that has a few pieces in the exhibition. And then sort of the showstoppers that everybody is talking about are the 3 big sculptures in the back by artist Emilio Ponticelli Peretti. They're made out of common materials like aluminum foil, and they're just ginormous. And so it's really great to see the space filled with some sculptural works as well.
Absolutely, and there's so many wonderful opportunities for people to see the exhibitions and come and look at the art and meet the artists. Tell us about your art talks.
So artists that are in our shows give free art talks. They're usually Saturdays at 2 p.m. right here in our Education and Training Center. And folks can go to our website, palmbeachculture.com, to find out the full schedule of those talks. It's a great way to get a glimpse into the artist's thinking process and their creation process and all of the work. So it's a fascinating inside look at the work that goes on here in our gallery spaces.
You also do some culture and cocktails and some family events. What are some of your other programs?
Yeah, so a lot of our sort of outwardly facing programs are things like our Culture and Cocktails event, which happens at the beautiful Ben Hotel in West Palm. It's a series of sort of lectures with Palm Beach County luminaries on any sort of topic from jazz music to politics to fashion design and food, so it runs the gamut. We also have some free Family Saturdays programming that takes place in our project space out behind the building. Sometimes it's yoga, sometimes it's jewelry making. It really runs the gamut, but those are all free programs that people can get involved with here at the Council.
And people can check out a schedule and upcoming events as well, all at your website.
Yes, thank you. We have a full calendar of events, so it's not just important that people are attending and knowing about what's happening at the Cultural Council, but also all of our fantastic cultural organizations throughout the Palm Beaches.
So what's coming up soon? Do you have any exciting news about new exhibitions and programs coming up in the next couple of years?
Yes, well, we have an exhibition opening up April 22nd here at the Cultural Council called Art Acquisitions Large and Small. So this is really an exhibition looking at people that might be interested in starting their own art collection. So how do you do that? How do you go about that? What are the terms I should know? All of those sort of things. So it's sort of a soup to nuts look at the art of collecting art. So we're really excited about that. We've got, which we'll be announcing very soon, a summer performing arts series. So we turn our gallery spaces over to the performing arts. So there'll be music and dance happening in this building as well, because we want to make sure that we're providing support to those individual artists as well. So a lot going on, and then we're beginning to put our finishing touches on next season. So stay tuned for more information about everything that's coming next year too.
Wonderful. And as I mentioned, you're located right in central Lake Worth, like kind of downtown, which is a wonderful location and right in the heart of the Palm Beaches. What do you think makes the Palm Beaches so spectacular and so attractive to so many people?
Besides the amazing weather and the phenomenal beaches that we have here, we are really fortunate by sort of the size and shape of our county, right? I like to think of Palm Beach County as a choose your own adventure kind of vacation or place to go. So if you want sort of a quiet little beachy vibe, there are certainly places for that. If you want sort of that cosmopolitan sort of rubbing elbows with the glitterati, you can find those opportunities as well. And throughout every bit of Palm Beach County, the arts are a part of that equation, and we're just so thrilled to have such a world-class cultural scene right here in Palm Beach County.
We really do. We're so very fortunate, but we always want support. So anyone who wants to get involved, tell us a little bit about the memberships, or if someone wants to donate, how they could do that.
Well, we are always happy to receive donations. We have ways that you can find on our website to give. Our membership program is really a great way to get more involved. So not only do you get tickets to events and all of that, you learn how really to become an advocate and an ambassador, not only for the Cultural Council, but for the arts and cultural scene here in Palm Beach County.
Well, thank you so much, Dave. Such a pleasure. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous gallery. Make sure and check them out. All put on by the Cultural Council for the Palm Beaches.